What's up, guys? Brandon here again. I know it's been a little while since my last video, but I wanted to try to bust something out real quick this weekend. I promised I was going to try to do a video every weekend, so here I am. The video is going to focus on stereotypes. Everything you do, whether it's your job, school, sports, whatever. Every niche has some sort of stereotype. I went ahead and broke down car culture's stereotypes. So that way, when you're at the next meet or you're driving around town, it's easy for you to spot out who belongs to what crowd. Number 1, the WRX guy. Good from ITT Tech? Got yourself your first real job? Time for you to go get a WRX. This guy can typically be seen from across the lot, blowing vape clouds as big as the sky. I guess for the obsession with vaping, the fact that all-wheel drive doesn't tend to leave any smoke. If you want to be a member of this club, there's 2 things you gotta remember. Plastic dip wheels, and you gotta have that stage 2. Number 2, the Mustang Guy. Got news for you, buddy. The mullet thing, it's not making its way back. Guy's typically 40 years old, likes to tuck in his pants and not wear a belt. He's known not to really like crowds. Like doing burnouts and screaming, "America!" That's the club for you. Number 3, the Yada Guy. Unlike the rest of the stereotypes, typically this guy has a curfew. Why? Because chances are he's still in high school. Straight pipe exhaust or a big fat fart can and 15-inch rims pretty much sums up all the modifications you need when you got a Miata. This guy is typically all about open diffs and dragging his sister's old dolls on the back of his car. If you really need to find this crowd, it's pretty simple. Look for the kid wearing skinny jeans screaming, "It's lit, fam!" Number 4, the Volkswagen and Audi guys. You guys probably thought I was going to leave you out because I had one, right? Nah, let's be real. This is the guy who usually stands by his car for the entire meet, never leaves. Spends his time pointing out all the fake wheels. Why? Because that's the only mod he can afford. So, God forbid anybody spend their money on other things. Low and slow is all this guy knows. Offset is everything to him. Chances are, he probably has a Volkswagen or Audi or some sort of German writing dude on his body somewhere. His car will have a sticker on the back that says something like, I don't know, "Bags are for groceries." And he'll find himself talking shit about all the Hondas around. Because why? Pretty much any other car on the freeway will probably walk him at this point. Number 5. And then there's the Honda Kid. This one is probably the most widespread of all other groups. The Honda Kid's pretty easy to spot out. Their car usually comes full of people. Usually a wild pack of angry prairie dogs. Usually they come out with their hair slicked back and everyone wearing matching Supreme shirts. They're wearing Vans on their feet and they're more than likely going to tell you the best car ever is the NSX. The fact that the majority of these cars are from 91 to 95 carry themselves with a $30,000 plus price tag and consider themselves a supercar. You know they run a 14. Second quarter mile? I mean, I guess if that's the case, then I have a supercar too. Number 6, the Drifter. We could sum up this group in probably a couple words. Welded diff. You ever go to the car meet and you hear chances are that kid has a welded diff. And he's probably the greatest driver you've ever met. Guys typically have mixed match paint or rattle can paint jobs. They'll complain about how gay car meets are and how they'd rather just be doing mad skids all the time. Have no consideration for the public and answer their phones to, I don't know, 2 Jay-Z ringtones. The time their cars even feel considerably fast is when it's raining outside. But I guess that's, again, none of my business. And last but certainly not least, the stance guys. These guys are typically the same guys that when you went to school or were a kid playing sports, they were the one crying and their parents made sure that everybody got a participation trophy, especially their kid. I think by putting expensive wheels on their mom's Camry that by chance maybe they'll be accepted. They have no reason to be competitive because, well, they've always been a winner in mommy's eyes. At the end of the day, they're just hoping that their super cool work wheels are enough to make sure that everybody else forgets the fact that the Camry they're driving is just an automatic slush box. Alright guys, of course I'm just kidding on all those. I've had Miatas. I would love to have a newer Mustang. I I have a stance vehicle, I also have a Volkswagen, I also have a spray painted drift car. So I have nothing personal against that. I highly recommend when you guys do go out to these meets, or if you're getting into the car culture, that you respect everybody. It doesn't matter what they're driving. The fact that they're out there, as long as they're trying to make the scene a better place, you have to give them credit for that. Everyone has different tastes and opinions, and that's something that should be respected. Like I said, we're going to be scheduling a skid pad day. Got that DOT approved, all good to go. I'm really excited to take this to the track and, you know, beat on it there where I can, you know, do what I got to do and not have to worry about going to jail. So thanks again for watching. If you guys have any suggestions, if you'd like more kind of skiddy videos like this versus just the other stuff that I do, you know, leave me comments below. That helps me make better content for you guys, what you guys like, what you don't like. And yeah, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys later. Until next time, guys.